Good morning, everybody, and this is your Dow Jones, the Wall Street 30 or the US 30 day trade setups for today. So this double top is starting to look interesting if you look at it that way. So there's our double top. It is also a range, and there's one other level we need to pay attention to here, and that's that one there. It's these tails here where we're bouncing at the moment. So big question is, are we settling into a range, or is this continuation of the downside? So I think the first thing I'll get to on the 3 hour is we had a fairly solid flag, which I think has pretty much been destroyed at the moment. There it is there. Okay, so that's to break the downside and a retest of that flag and then a move down. Okay, so that should have been the height of the range. There it is there, fairly close. So, or the height of the channel, sorry. So pretty solid. That's two scenarios at the moment. So the first one on the 3 hour is obviously trend has changed on the 3 hour. It has changed on the 3 hour, but it is also changed now on the 8 hour. So after yesterday, then we had the plunge on Monday, bit of a pullback and then another plunge. So that is pretty much done as far as I'm concerned. It's moved to the downside. We are now in this area of the gap. We are also just past the 61.8 Fibonacci. Okay. I want to delete that one. I want to delete that one. Okay, so that's kind of the setup at the moment. We do still have a whole lot of results coming out, and there's nothing more we can add to this in actual fact. So there's one-way traffic. We were down, we recovered, and then pretty much had a bit of a range here and then a break the range to the downside. So we did close fairly flat on the cash market, but Asian market has sent us down again to test the lows. Now this could also be a double bottom here. So guys, this is kind of what I'm expecting to continue at the moment. I really expect us to continue mucking around sideways until next week. I don't think there's going to be any structure to any of the trades. And you can see on the 3 hour here, the retest of the range break there, or the channel break there, and then the second retest there, and you can see that was a pretty solid signal there. Look at the range bar, pin bar, pin bar, pin bar for the shorts. But then you would have gone into this sideways motion here, which would just probably put you in a flat spin anyway. But for as long as it's below the moving average, trending down, for as long as it's up above the moving average, trending up. Okay, and I think the critical aspect at the moment is what is transpiring for the bulls and the bears right now. So if you look at the monthly candle at the moment, we had a red monthly bar last month, and now we have had a continuation to the downside, and we're testing these monthly highs here. Bear in mind that these are breakouts. These need to be tested. So the first one is right where we are now. You can see all these monthly tails here. So I would just keep this level in my sights. That's 27,238, and then draw yourself another level a little bit further down. You can actually put 2 in. Okay, so the first one, second one would be 27,078, and then you'd have 26,758. So that's kind of the scenario that we see at the moment. Could be a longer term double top. And if we just look at the weekly, how the weekly is going to close, the weekly is also going to close down. But again, on the weekly, trend is up. Okay, yes, we're going sideways at the moment, but the trend is up. We're above the moving average. So we haven't quite broken through the weekly trend lines either. So there's your weekly trend line. We're kind of almost at that level at the moment. So yeah, I think the zone that we're in is the one to watch. And if you come down to the hour now, you'll see what you need to watch out for. So you've got 27,238 right here, which is a monthly level, and then you've got another monthly level at 27,078. So the probability of it shooting through that for shorts is not very strong at the moment. Okay, there's going to need to be some huge catalyst to drive that down at the moment, which there isn't at the moment. Okay, so that's the scenario. Company results are still coming out. There's not much blood on the company results either, so that's still looking as forecasted. So the only thing that you need to worry about here is political noise, and we'll have to wait and see what transpires there. Anyway, so just dropping down to 15 minutes, I don't think there's anything else here. Wait and see what transpires. I would expect another little spike down onto one of these levels here. Those are going to offer buying opportunities as far as I'm concerned. It is a pretty solid area of support down here. Okay, and it's monthly supports as well, which makes it even more robust, if we can put it that way. Okay, so that's kind of my view at the moment, looking for bullish price action off these levels, and I'd be looking to take a long off one of these levels here. Okay, if we do break through those levels, I would still look to take the long to retest the level. Okay, so there's a trend line support coming up as well, around 26,758. So yeah, big zone of support here. That's what is worrying me. But anyway, I think the reality is probably money in pocket. Just wait for something to transpire that's going to drive the market in a direction. Anyway, that's it for me today on the Dow Jones. Hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you later. Cheers for now.